up, bears? Better click that like button. It's go time. Sit up!
Excuse us.
Oh wow, a baby at a pride march. Lovely.
How old is she?
They are 15 months old.
They? Okay.
We actually use they, them pronouns. We're great until they tell us who they are. That's why you were like, who, what?
Oh, wow. Okay, so
They.
I'm sure that this was the baby's decision.
they.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Well, enjoy the pride parade.
Did you say thank you? Thank you.
Oh, well, there I go to go and get traumatized for life.
We're pulling apart this idea of sex, which is related to genitals, and gender, which is related to how you move in the world. So what you wear, how you share your identity with.
Okay, so these wimps can't even rise up and say that this is not a place for babies. Because if you disagree with one thing, you disagree with everything that they stand for.
Other people, all of those things are related to gender.
Again, another situation where every adult there needed to be arrested. If you're not mad at this, there is something wrong with you.
Right, fellas, this is how you deal with a stubborn cushion.
Bro's over here slapping a cushion. He just started slapping a cushion and he grabbed it on there and looked at it and was like, yeah, I did that. Bad cushion, I'm gonna slap you. Also, do you have to be gay to be alpha male? And what is the practical reason for slapping a cushion? Like, how do you apply this in real life? Are you gonna do this when your wife starts acting up? Because I'm thinking this could go one of two ways. You're mad at your wife, and either you start doing this to her, or you go to the living room and start doing that to the couch out of anger. Couch that she paid for, and that you're always sleeping on because she's always mad at you. And you can't sleep in the same room. And obviously she's mad at you because you spent $2,000 to go to alpha male boot camp.
Dan?
All these guys are
Did you know we deliver LGBT plus workshops for schools? Hi,
What?
I'm Jack. I'm the workshops leader here at
and you don't do jack for schools. Yeah, indoctrination delivered straight to your classroom.
Popnoni. I work directly with schools to deliver super fun, age-appropriate workshops to primary school kids.
There is no such thing as age-appropriate LGBT materials for primary school.
From introducing ideas about family diversity to learning about the history of Pride.
You know, this just kind of makes me remember on these edgenuity classes, there's always some woke BS. And oh my gosh, when writing essays, I don't even have to take any of it seriously. I just write a whole page of leftist BS and I get 100. I was learning about the Little Rock 9 situation and about how the white people were glad that the disadvantaged people got to go to their schools and that they were they thought it was a good opportunity for them. It was such a wonderful opportunity that they had to be taken to school with the National Guard surrounding them.
On September 27, 1957, President Eisenhower sent 1,000 men of the United States Army to carry out the law.
See, they're happy. It's a wonderful opportunity.
The Supreme Court of the United States had said, the entire strength of the nation
Yeah, but look at that. They're happy.
may be used to enforce, in any part of the land, the security of all rights entrusted by the Constitution.
Because of course that is the people's will.
Things allow a safe space for children to learn and understand about LGBT plus identities.
Bro looks like a beaver.
We encourage children and teachers to ask questions, share their experiences and thoughts, to ultimately help our next generation grow up not just to be more accepting, but to celebrate difference. If you're interested in some workshops for your school, just drop me a line at info.
Yeah, you know, if you want your kids to turn out to be degenerates, then call this lovely person. I'm sure they're gonna love it, but not as much as he will.
Hey gutter sluts, welcome to week 2 of recovery from I think.
Did she just call us sluts? Wait, did I hear that right?
Hey gutter sluts, welcome to week 2 of recovery from top.
She really just called us sluts. Miss Girl, we are not all like you. Especially now.
Surgery, I think the other shoe has dropped. I
What?
have left the honeymoon phase and I am now just in immense pain. And I don't know how to get help.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when you cut off your I don't really know what other result you expected. But hey, now you get to have all those likes on TikTok.
I called about the compression strap that I have to wear and I told them that it hurts me. If I loosen it, it slips. And when I put it on the way I'm supposed to, it hurts all around the other areas. My upper chest is so tender, and it's just a constant dull pain, and over time that just gets sore, and it hurts to move. They don't offer other alternative. They want like specific pressure focused just on the
Doctors who actually let people do this are pure evil. Yeah, the people who do it are stupid, but the doctors who allow it are psychopaths.
incisions. They don't offer a tank version or an over-the-shoulder like thing like that, like another kind of binder. I also brought up that I broke out in hives, that there is a rash and hives all over my whole torso.
But kids, don't you want to be like her? You know, don't you want to have the same kind of trans joy that she has?
Trans joy. It's on the rise.
Like, look at her expression. She's so happy.
And those are the part that hurts the most out of all of this. And they were like, whoa, okay, here's an over-the-counter topical that you can use. And this is after like Benadryl, aloe vera, lotion, all of these different things that I've tried that have not helped at all. So
My aunt actually did go through all that. She had to have her breasts removed because of cancer. And like, it was just excruciating pain, and she didn't want to have it done. And the fact that someone would voluntarily do that for an internet trend, oh my gosh. Just the thought of like, no.
hopefully the rash cream works. I don't know, I'm gonna find a way to get that as soon as I can.
I'm actually sending a lot of prayers for this girl. This is really sad.
Do you play any video games? Maybe Overwatch, League of Legends?
Nope, because that's for low IQ peasants.
You look like someone who would play League of
Low IQ peasants?
Legends. You look like a Genshin Impact enjoyer. Have you ever played that?
Hey, Nikocado, have you ever met lore-accurate Thor? What? Cause you're totally lore-accurate Iron Man.
Low IQ peasants.
You look like someone who would play League of Legends. You look like a Genshin Impact enjoyer. Have you ever played that?
What's that? Is that like a plastic bag? Okay, so the caption says, this is what global warming is doing to the earth. Wait, what is that? Wait, what is that? Ah! Oh my gosh! Wait, that looks like something so young would eat alive. No, seriously though, what is that? It looks terrifying. I need to send this to JFG.
I mean, this reminds me one of my exes.
I wish I had some e-girls to play with. I'm sick of playing with these boys.
That's so real though. Like whenever you enter the lobby and there's all these insecure little boys over here talking about like, oh, this is a female thing, and hanging out in the manosphere, just like, I wish some girls were online right now.
We'll do whatever you want, my princess.
Anything for you, princess.
Hey, Will.
I can be the better e-girl.
I knew I could count on you guys.
Anything for you, princess.
Well, I mean, sometimes you're craving a steak, but all you can get is tofu. Okay, I don't want to see any more of these. See, this is why guys like to pretend to be gay. All her defenses are down. It's Bring it on all over again. And the gay guy is over here asking to see Carson in a thong.
This, there is no turning back.
Becoming
You
a
take the blue
brony.
pill. The story ends. You wake up in your
Turn into a white supremacist? What does that have to do with being a brony?
bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And
Become
I
a
show
gay
you
furry? I mean, or you could join us, you know, the less unhinged MLP fans who just want to see cute clips of Sweetie Belle, Fluttershy, and Pinkie Pie. Why are these the only options? Like, you could have another one, like waiter or race car enthusiast. Also, guys, comment down below if you know what movie quote is running through this video. Because, you know, I know the meme, but I've never watched the movie. Anyways, come on every pony, smile, 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 fill my heart up with sunshine, sunshine. All I really need's a smile, smile, smile from these happy friends of mine.
Have you ever struggled with not feeling non-binary enough or not feeling trans enough?
No, I think that's a struggle that very few people deal with. Yeah, we're normal over here. We sure are. At least in some ways.
I know that I have. And one of the main
reasons
for this is because of the stereotypes that we see in society.
Society, ah yes, it's society. You know, society is the reason that women are feminine and men are masculine. Because society tells them to do so. Not because it's scientific or because that's what comes to them naturally. No. Society.
In media of trans and non-binary individuals. A lot of those stereotypes go into how we view non-binariness and transness for ourselves when we first come out. Some of those stereotypes include medically transitioning, wanting to pass, wanting to be androgynous, socially transitioning, hating gender altogether. But the reality is that there is no one way to be trans.
There is, and this whole video is basically just making yourself very clear and going on the internet and saying, hey, I'm a poser. I'm not actually non-binary, but I like to say that I am to get sympathy.
Binary, and these stereotypes are not guidelines. They aren't, you know, the epiphany of being trans and non-binary. They are just what some people do.
Honestly, being trans has been reduced to just a pride flag, a set of pronouns, and a label. That's all it is. That's all it is these days. Gender dysphoria? Who needs that? I remember I once met this trans guy who had like pink hair all the way to here, who would wear like false eyelashes and had these big, you know, and would always be wearing like black dresses and gothic makeup, like feminine goth makeup, and he would always be saying like, oh, you don't need dysphoria to be trans. I'm a trans mask femboy. No, you're not. You're an attention whore. And so is every non-binary, because there's no such thing. It's pretty simple. You either have a Hello Kitty or a Dear Daniel.
I didn't feel non-binary enough or trans enough because I didn't look like those stereotypes. I didn't look androgynous. I didn't want to medically transition.
Maybe because you're not trans? Maybe because you just like the attention you get from being trans. Yeah, I think you and lesbian Snow White would be friends.
I thought I wouldn't be perceived as non-binary because I didn't align with those stereotypes, when in reality, non-binariness has all looks, any looks, no look. It is whatever you want it to be, and your gender journey is whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, you know, words can just mean whatever you want them to mean. You know, we used to have supercalifragilisticexpialidocious for that, but now we can just use any word. We made it to the end. I hope you guys hated those TikToks, but loved my reactions. Stay awesome, stay positive, I love you all, and I'll see... No, sorry guys, that was just a reflex. Hey, I know some of you guys are tired of these TikToks. Summer break is coming. And then you get to see me doing all the fun stuff you're used to seeing me doing. Remember, boys, be fruitful and multiply. Don't be fruity and kiss a guy. Bye!
Biz on.
had a wish. I would never.